What's happening, mediocre people of YouTube? I just wanted to check in to show you guys certainly my most ambitious amplifier build project to date. And I was really supposed to not be this far along, but things just worked out the way they're working out. So as you can see, I've got a lot of the work in the chassis done, and it's getting time to start to lay the board in here and start wiring up all the pots. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of work putting all this hardware in, and then doing all this is kind of like what I call the grunt work. Getting everything wired in where it needs to be and whatnot. So yeah, that's where we're at. This will be the Chupacabra 100, Ceriatone Chupacabra 100, which is basically a Marshall style amplifier. I've got the board up here, a Marshall style amplifier that will go from the 1960s stuff, Fender type tones, into the 70s stuff, into the 1980s with the Jose mods, basically, where it'll go right into like full-blown metal without even having a pedal in front of it. So a couple of things that I upgraded along the way, only because I heard a couple of times about the ground bus. They give you I don't know if I can see it here or not, or what I did with it. Let's see. Aha, I found it. If I can pick it up. Oh, bear with me here. Here we go. So they give you this nice piece of thick copper ground bus to go in here, but what I did is I took some of my own ground bus and spun it together and did that. And the reason I did that is because I saw an example where the amplifier was not being grounded properly. And as you can see, this copper, it's not tinned or anything, and it was a problem. The amplifier wasn't being grounded properly, and it was making I think it was a major hum issue. So I went ahead and tried to get ahead of that with this and did my own ground bus. So a couple of things, different upgrades that I wanted to do going forward. Everything you see on the board. And then the other thing was the capacitors. Instead of using their Holy Grail capacitors, I put nice F&T capacitors in there. I'm so interested in this. I'm going to cut one of these open. These are very light compared to the F&Ts. I'm going to cut one of these open, not because I'm trying to prove a point or get anybody in trouble or anything like that, because I need to tell you that as far as Ceriatone, whoever you want to call them, Nick from Ceriatone has been so available and present and everything ever since I got with him about and bought the parts from him about this kit. I mean, they have been really great. Here's the layout. I'm drawing a schematic as I go along. They don't provide a schematic. They provide a awesome detailed layout, but I'd like to have a schematic for this amp as well. So I've been kind of drawing that out as we go. I also kind of clone the board in case I want to build another one, or maybe build one for someone else or whatever. As I go along, you notice your soldering skills get better. Because like I say, this is a hobby for me, so I don't solder every day. But I am trying to do things neatly, although I know it looks like a big rat's nest of wires right now. That will not be the case. There's kind of a better example of how to do things nice and neat and keep things nice and neat, and I'm trying to do that all the way across in this amplifier. So anyway, there's the bias test point there. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I've just kind of been I gotta solder that. and you know, the other things along the way. You kind of, you know, you're just metering it all the way along, making sure everything's connected where it should be. And you know, I'm sure there's going to be things I miss, but that's another reason I'm taking it nice and slow. And so yeah, just want to do a short video, show you guys what's happening. And pretty soon we should be hearing this beast of an amp, 100 watts. Oh, got a brand new set of tubes coming in, JJ's for it, so didn't want to mess around. I also ended up getting a 12AY7 for the Rob Deluxe, because right now it just has 12AX7s in it, and the 12AY7 is going to help me to keep more of the volume, really, as the gain stages go through. So it'll be cool. It'll just be, you know, it'll, not that it's not loud already, but it'll probably be a little bit louder. Anyway, hope everything's going well with you and yours. Till next time, peace out.